Sup, everybody, man, it's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about, man, the Philadelphia Eagles 2021 NFL schedule has officially been released. I'm going to go through each game and what I think about each game right quick. But for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. Excuse me. Whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. One thing I find a little different from the schedule this season, as opposed to many seasons before this one, is to say we're playing an extra game. You know, each team is playing 17 games. The Eagles only have two primetime games. Two primetime games for the Eagles this year, yo. Which, on one hand, is like you understand it. I mean, we were what 4-11-1 last year. You know, it's not a lot of buzz, a lot of hype around this team. You know, going into this season as it might have been in previous years. Another thing is funny is one of the games is a Thursday night game, which every team plays either a Thursday night game or a Thanksgiving game. And the other one is against a team that no matter what their record is, they always got primetime games, which we'll get to that very shortly. But starting off, man, week one, like I did my video earlier when I found out earlier, Eagles will play the Atlanta Falcons on the road Sunday early afternoon game. I think this is a great matchup to open the season. Obviously, we have a lot of familiarity with the Falcons in opening the season. We opened with them in 2005 on a Monday night and it fell short. Opened with them in 2015 in Atlanta on a Monday night and lost. Opened with them, you know, the opening game whenever after we won the Super Bowl, we won that one. And of course, this season, when you think about, you know, the players out there, you'll have Jalen Hurts for us. It's Devontae Smith's first official NFL game. You know, we got Miles Sanders, Dallas Goedert. You know, when you look at them with Matt Ryan and with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, if they're assuming they don't trade him, I know there was trade rumors with him. Calvin Ridley, and they got Kyle Pitts. I mean, Devontae Smith and Kyle Pitts are going to be two very explosive rookies on the field in that game. On a field they're familiar with it. They just played each other in an SEC championship game on that field. I think that's a very exciting matchup to open the season. Also, you know, for other Eagles fans, hey man, I may try to go to that. I'm making plans on trying to be at that game in Atlanta, yo. So as soon as we get close to that game, I'll let y'all know for sure. And that way y'all see me out there, hey, come holler at me, yo. Week 2 will be the home opener, and for the second straight season, we will have a Week 2 home opener against an NFC West opponent as we will take on the San Francisco 49ers in a early Sunday afternoon matchup. You know, clearly the 49ers, it's a good early test for us, especially for this offense. You know, they did lose Robert Saleh to the New York Jets as he's going to be their defensive coordinator. I mean, the New York Jets head coach. Former Eagle, DeMeco Ryans, is now their defensive coordinator. But, you know, you got guys like Nick Bosa, you know, up there in the rushing the passer. And when you look on the other end, who they'll try out there? Will it be Jimmy Garoppolo? Will it be Trey Lance? I'm assuming it'll be Jimmy Garoppolo if he's healthy. This is a chance for us to get a good solid win early on. I know the 49ers didn't make the playoffs last year, but and we beat them last year on a Sunday night. But at the same time, this is a well-coached football team. You know, a good football team. We got to bring it, man. Especially last year, our season opener getting embarrassed the way we did against the Rams. Week 3 is a gigantic matchup that will be fun for all of us, yo. Week 3, we will play on Monday, one of our two primetime games. We will play Monday Night Football against the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, yo. This will be a whole lot of fun. A whole lot of fun, yo. I think this is the first time in a long time that we're getting them on Monday night football. Usually, over the last however many years, we've traditionally played them on Sunday night football on one of our two matchups. I'm not sure off the top of my head. The last time I remember us playing them on a Monday night was back. Honestly, it was all the way back in 2008. That epic week two matchup when McNabb versus Romo, when that was the Deshaun Jackson, he was a rookie, dropped the ball before the goal line type game. But besides that, we've always been on Sunday nights, man. So this will be a whole lot of fun. Getting ready, to play this game basically in front of everybody. It's Monday Night Football, heated rivalry, first division matchup, man. It's going to be a blast. I cannot wait for this matchup, yo. Week 4 is another interesting matchup. Big Red comes back home, yo. We will host the Kansas City Chiefs as Andy Reid is going to bring in Patrick Mahomes and that high-flying offense into Philly, into the link to take on the Eagles. This is an early test, obviously, for this defense, yo. I would be a lot more comfortable. We got a number 2 corner from now until then before we step foot on that field with all those weapons Mahomes have. But obviously, it's going to be a fun matchup, man. A test for us. Obviously, we're probably not going to be favored to win that game. But nevertheless, it should be a lot of fun. Andy Reid coming back to Philly. A lot of us going to have, certain emotions or whatnot about that matchup. So definitely looking forward to that one. Week 5, we will go on the road and take on Sam Darnold and the Carolina Panthers. Interesting game. Carolina, they had an up and down year last year. They didn't make the playoffs, but with Matt Rule, who coached at Temple, so he got a little bit of Philly ties. Like I said, Sam Darnold, a guy that we didn't get to play when we played the Jets a couple of years ago because he was out, and we played, I forgot who it was, but he was awful. So that's an interesting matchup on the road, a game you would like to win. Week 6 is our last primetime game. It is a Thursday night game at home. Should be a lot of fun. We will host the Super Bowl champion, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, yo. 2 straight home games against the 2 Super Bowl participants, Week 4 and Week 6, Kansas City and not Tampa Bay. Obviously, another game that many people probably will not expect us to win, but it's another measuring stick matchup, yo. Tampa Bay got a fierce front 7. When you talk about Shaquille Barrett and Jason Pierre-Paul, Sue, Devin White, who's out there looking like the best linebacker in the league, Levante David. I mean, they just got it going on, man. And obviously on offense with Brady, Gronk, Fournette, Antonio Brown, Evans, Godwin. That's a tough matchup, but nevertheless, we're at home. It's a primetime game. I know the fans are going to bring it. So looking forward to the challenge, yo. Week 7, we will go on the road and take on the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas, yo. Going up against John Gruden and those guys should be a lot of fun, man. That's an early afternoon, a later afternoon game, I should say. It's West Coast trip. First time in Vegas. Beautiful stadium. We're gonna see how it go, man. A game that could go either way. Week 8, we will go on the road again, and we will play the Detroit Lions in an early afternoon game. We're going to see our boy Deuce Staley, man. I wish him all the best of luck over there in Detroit as he's their running back coach right now. It's a game. Detroit, believe it or not, yo, is a team that we've actually struggled with, like in recent memory. They got Jared Goff over there, who lit us up last year in a Rams uniform when he came to Philly. So we're going to see, man, a game that you would definitely like to win, but should be a lot of fun, man, going over there and facing those guys. Week 9, we return home for a late afternoon matchup. We will play the Los Angeles Chargers, Justin Herbert and those guys. Obviously, our offensive coordinator comes from there, so he has a lot of familiarity with Justin Herbert. Really, really good young quarterback going into his second season. They're gonna have Asante Samuel Jr. out there at corner, a guy who possibly we could have took in the second round instead of Landon Dickerson. But hey, we good. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Should be another interesting matchup. Week 10, we will go on the road to take on the Denver Broncos in a late afternoon matchup. Now, who will their quarterback be? Is it Drew Lock? Is it Teddy Bridgewater? Is it Aaron Rodgers? We'll see. But nevertheless, that's a place that we have the last couple of times I remember we went there, we got beat pretty handily. Both times we went there. We went there in I think 05 and in 2013, and both years, like I said, we got beat real badly in both those matchups in Mile High. So hopefully we could go up there and have a much better showing. And then week 11, right? Another team that, though we beat them last year, but before that we kind of struggled with last year. We get the New Orleans Saints at home in an early afternoon game. Obviously, that game gonna mean a lot to me, with my dad being a big Saints fan. So, we had our little get together over here last year, so it should be a lot of fun. They're bringing in a new quarterback. We played against Taysom Hill last year because Drew Brees was injured. Will it be Taysom Hill again? Will it be Jameis Winston? Will it be Ian Book? We don't know. But clearly they have a lot of talent over there with guys like Michael Thomas and Alvin Kamara and them. Jalen Hurts, that was his first start last year, got the win. Let's see if we could get another one. Me personally, I want to win all these games, especially the division games. But with the exception of the division games, this is a game that I really want to win personally. Week 12, man, the NFL crew for this one, man. NFL crew, yo. They crew. We wanted this matchup in week 1, if not week 1 early on. But at the same time, the NFL is cruel, but they're also building it up. Eagles-Giants, man. Eagles-Giants in East Rutherford. It's a lot of bad blood between these two organizations right now. Giants feel some type of way because we supposedly didn't let their 6-win team make the playoffs so last year. Shame on us, you know what I'm saying, for trying to get a better draft pick, which we traded back but got an extra first round pick. Then we made them upset again by trading up in front of them to take Devontae Smith. Shame on us for trying to better our team and better our organization. We should look out for the 6-win New York Giants. Well, they spent a lot of money this offseason. So, they feel like they got a chance this year. Daniel Jones is still their quarterback. Well, he has no excuse now. He has weapons. So we're going to see how it goes. But it's a lot of animosity building up between these two organizations and fan bases. So we got to wait till week 12 before we put the gloves on. But whenever this time comes, it'll be cool. Well, obviously, it would be great if we in it and they're just garbage. But it would be solid if both teams was competing for the division, which would make this game meaningful. Week 13, we go right back to East Rutherford and take on the New York Jets, which is the extra game from this whole Week 17 game thing. Joe Douglas over there, the GM, I think is doing a solid job. We're going to face Zach Wilson, the rookie quarterback, Zach Wilson from BYU. I think we are undefeated against the Jets, if I'm not mistaken, at least in recent memory. I don't ever remember us losing to them. So it should be a good matchup, man. Hopefully we go out there and get back-to-back wins on the road. Then this is kind of messed up for us, man. We finally get out bye week 14. We got to play 13 games before we finally get a bye week, man, which is so unfortunate, yo. So unfortunate. Basically, that's a college football season, without having a bye week. But week 14 finally gets here. But the one good thing about having this bye week 14, we get a week off, get to rest, because our last 4 games, which could be a critical stretch of the season, our last 4 games is all NFC East opponents, yo. Right after the bye, week 15, our first matchup, we get the Washington football team at home. They got Ryan Fitzpatrick over there, somebody who we've had trouble with recently. When he was in Tampa and in Miami, he beat us by putting up crazy numbers. They're the defending divisional champs. I mean, hey, it's going to be a lot of fun. We at home, coming off of a bye week. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to see where both teams kind of are slated at the time. And we're going to see what happens. This game, I think, is it could be flexed because they got the window where it could be a Saturday or Sunday game or whatever. So we'll see. Week 16, we get them again for the second time in 4 weeks. We will get, or 2 or 4, 3 or 4 weeks, whatever. We get the Giants at home, yo. Hey, critical game, man. Critical game. See if both teams still battling it out for the division. Should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it, yo. Week 17, we will get the Washington football team again for the second time in 3 weeks. This time we're going to go play them over there in the nation's capital. Should be a blast. And week 18, I hate that they put this as the last game because, you never know. Now, if the game is for a division title or playoff spot, cool. But sometimes it's a meaningless game. As it was in 17 and in 16 and in 17. 16 they clinched home field advantage. They didn't really play. 17 we clinched home field advantage. We didn't really play. We get the Dallas Cowboys week 18, and hopefully that game means something. But if it don't, I hope it's because we're resting players or whatnot. But that's the NFL schedule for y'all, man. I'm gonna run through it right quick. Week 1 at Falcons. Week 2 49ers at home. Week 3 at Cowboys on Monday night. Week 4 Chiefs at home. Week 5 at Panthers. Week 6 Buccaneers at home on a Thursday night. Week 7 at Raiders. Week 8 at Lions. Week 9 Chargers at home. Week 10 at Broncos. Week 11 Saints at home. Week 12 at Giants. Week 13 at Jets. Week 14 bye week. Week 15 Washington at home. Week 16 Giants at home. Week 17 at Washington. Week 18 Cowboys at home. Also finish off with 3 of our last 4 games being at home. But that's it, man. That's the Eagles schedule, man. Tell me what y'all think. What matchups y'all looking forward to. What y'all think, our record, gonna be or whatnot. But that's the schedule, man. That's my thoughts on it. But with that being said, appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm going to have Philadelphia Eagles and NFL content throughout the year. No live Q&As in the month of May. I've been coaching my daughter's softball team, so I've been a little busy with that. But once the season's over in June or whatever, I'll get back to my live Q&As on Mondays. Come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, Y'all should join me. There'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.